Alright, so he just got those shakes off. It's only been a couple minutes since finished that last clip, and I'm gonna zoom in here. Where do you guys think the water's coming in at? Well, it's actually at the ends right there. Same thing over here. Guess the problem. Yep. There's a gap right there. And since that copper was new, essentially what's been going on is water's been flowing in there like a waterfall. And I'm actually surprised things hadn't happened sooner. Now, probably the way they avoided it at first was just pumping it up with about 10 tubes of caulk and making sure it wasn't going in there. But that's a temporary fix. Fast forward 10, 20 years, this is what it's going to look like after that caulk loses its adhesion in these corners.
Well, this is every homeowner's nightmare. They have their contractor come out to do a small repair, and next thing you know, he or she's telling them that they have a big issue. Well, lucky for us, homeowners are level-headed people, and we got a good working relationship with them, and so but the fact is, I really didn't even have to prove to them what was going on. They could just see. The main reason we were there is to repair what I thought was a small leak and replace the patio doors. Now, the small leak, when we started getting into it, we found out that the flashing had been installed improperly on this flat. Well, it's not a flat roof. I think it had about 1.5 inches fall over the 9 foot. Not much, but if you're going that low, man, you've got to have that flashing dead on. And essentially that flashing was just dumping all that water right into that wall. And when the homeowner found out that the main reason was because of this roof, they wanted it gone. They wanted it off their house so this would not happen again. So it's gone. It's just a floating roof. It literally set up on a couple pieces of angle between the house and the pool roof. So that's gone. And we will show you in this video what it took to get that wall repaired.
No, it's talking about going. That's talking about. Alright, so I had trouble with the time-lapse setting, but we got this wall built here. Got the plastic up around here and keep dust and such out. What are you doing up there? He's on the phone. So, been around quite a bit. We got all the casing off the windows. Got a little bit of footage of that. We're tearing off the nails now. And we got these boards up here, tearing those nails out. Cool thing is, we made a little door right here for the plastic. And he's gonna use it right now. Come on in.
Hello.
Yeah. So this house has plaster?
Did you show them the latch?
No. Yes. So we got the siding jacks. We put these up a couple days ago. I tried to get some footage of that, but there was so much scaffolding and stuff moving around I couldn't really catch anything. So we're working on removing some of the windows right now, and get those tore out, and then start ripping apart some of the framing. I'll show you guys a little bit of the footage of the inside of the house where the header's all rotted out.
Yeah, we got to be careful how much we take off today because we got heavy rain coming.
Yeah, we got some. They're expecting like inch and a quarter inch. So not good. So we got to get all this, some plywood back over the windows, and yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit of the inside, and try to capture some footage on the outside with the scenario of everything that we have everything laid out here. It's kind of hard to get footage because there's not very much room. So
it is. We don't. I mean,
I would put the camera over there, but there's pillars in the way and such. So
we're working outside, but yet it's still
It's
boxed
tight.
in here. And,
yeah.
And this is a really nice house. We have to be careful that we. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter what type of house it is, but we have hardwoods. We got some pretty nice furniture on the other side of there.
And we don't want to get it scratched. So
we got to protect that stuff.
yeah. Yeah. So we got our siding jacks, and they have these things on them. Kind of like an L shape. It's kind of like a Z shape, I should say. And you see that big window there? Yep. It's 9 feet tall, isn't it? 6 feet wide? Yeah, that's...
It's a big boy.
9 by 6. And then we got these smaller ones. So the plan is we're going to put... We'll bring that one down. And we're going to put a walkway across. And then we're going to set this big window on it and try to reel it down with the walkway on these
We're gonna do it.
on these jacks. Well, yeah, we know it'll work, but rather than trying to do it and break our backs trying to do it, and then we think we can get these side ones out by hand without using the jacks, but we'll definitely need the jacks on this. On the big one here, that thing is massive. That's like a skyscraper window. But let me show you guys the inside of the header. Actually, you can somewhat see it through the plastic here how bad the rot is. Well, I guess you can't, but yeah, let's get inside. Hold up, let me grab it. It's a real thing right there. Looking good. Looking good. What do you got there? Got a little bit of rot?
Yeah. Not good.
It's not looking too good at the base here. Now you may be asking, why are we going to have to rebuild the entire thing? Well, especially with this type of wall, all of this mass, especially the tail ends of the rafters, are setting down here. And since this is non-existent, you have 1.5 inches that's essentially disappeared across the entire bottom, and we know it's worse over here. The wall doesn't have anything to set on, so, and especially for it being 20-some feet tall, that's a lot of weight coming down on that, especially with that window.
Lisa said the wall was being held up with windows. He's telling me that he's carried 3 more than me.
some pretty bad rot here. No, it's not too hot. Yeah. So let's check out the other side. Hey.
What are you doing?
We're working on boarding up the window right now.
Oh yeah. So
And,
we took that window out up there, and it was right there. So we're not
Lost the the footage to us lowering that window. Is what it is. Yeah, the siding jacks worked great for lowering that window. Man, was that thing heavy. Harley and I, we strapped a dolly to the one end, and then we built some handles, and it was everything that the two of us could get it out. Of course, the electrician showed up at that point, helped us get it in the back of the trailer, but man, that thing was heavy.
Oh, hey, by the way, this is the electrician Brian right here. He's telling us everything that we're doing wrong.
yeah.
You guys should have known better.
We should have known better.
To hold the rafter tail ends, we put a 2x8 beam on the rafter tail ends up there, and those are doubled up. And then we put 20-foot 2x6s, 3 of them bundled together, all the way back down. And that's how we're able to take the load off of this wall, because we jacked up the 2x8 and took the load off the wall, so it's not coming crashing down on us.